y'all. I thought since it was summertime, we would make us some ice cream. This is a recipe that I've used for a long time, and it's just really easy. It's kind of cross between an ice cream and a sherbet, but you're gonna like it. And you might have already had this recipe, and also we're gonna see if you like it. But I sure like it. I've got my ice cream freezer here, and what you need to make this one's called orange pineapple. It is really refreshing. Now, they had this on sale at the Pig this week, these orange drinks. So I bought 2 of them. I might not need all 2 of it because you can only fill up in your ice cream freezer to your fill line. So we'll just see how much of the orange drink that we really need. So we need an orange drink. We need a can of crushed pineapple and the juice. You don't drain it. And we need 2 cans of a sweetened condensed milk. 2 cans of that. And that's all it takes. Now you can change it around. Let's say you don't want orange pineapple. You want some other kind. You could get, instead of orange pineapple, you could get the strawberry soda and a pack of frozen strawberries that's been chopped up, or you could get fresh strawberries but chop them up really small to put in it, and your 2 cans of your sweetened condensed milk. Or if you didn't want that, you could get the peach soda and put fresh peaches in it, about a can's worth, several, and make sure that they're really ripe and that they're crushed up good. Put that in there with your sweet condensed milk. So that's 3 ice cream recipes. It's either orange pineapple or strawberry or peach. Now the Piggly Wiggly had the peach, they had the strawberry, and they had the orange drinks, the sodas to go in it. So I chose the orange pineapple because it is my favorite. But anyway, what you do is this. You put your 2 cans of your condensed milk in your ice cream container. I love this stuff. I could eat it plain. I love it. But I'm sure it is fattening. All right, I've got that in there. Then I'm going to put 1 more in there in my container. Have you lifted someone up today? Have you lifted them up, or did you pull them down? That's a good question for us today. In the world that we're living in and all the troubles we have, we need to say, did I lift somebody up today, or did I just pull them down as hard as I could? So that's important to know. I hope that I can lift you up today. I'm going to put that whole can of crushed pineapple in there. That's that larger can. It's 20 ounces. Now I'm going to stir that up real good. Mix the pineapple with the condensed milk. This is so easy, and it's so refreshing. We're going to have an ice cream supper tonight. That's all we're going to have for supper. We're going to have ice cream. So then you take your orange soda, or your strawberry, or your peach, whichever one you're making, and you look in your freezer, and you fill it up to where it's got a line. It'll either say freeze line or maximum. This one says maximum contents. Pour it in kind of slowly so it won't bubble up so bad in there. So I'm going to pour my orange soda in. This is going to be so refreshing. When I was a little girl, the neighborhood we lived in was in Tuscaloosa. And it was a little neighborhood called Circlewood. There were little tiny houses. And every Saturday, everybody in that little neighborhood would come out, and they would make their ice cream in their yard out, and do it. And back then you had the ice cream freezers that you turned. So we would sit a towel on the top of the ice cream freezer, and one person had to sit on it to keep the freezer from moving around, and the other person turned. And then you would swap out, and that person would sit on top of the freezer, and the other person would turn. But we had some of the best ice cream in that little neighborhood, and that's one of my fondest memories. We'd have chocolate and vanilla, and we had fresh strawberry ice cream, and there was one lady, she always made banana ice cream, and it was delicious. And all those are made with, that I've just said, with milk and eggs, where you cook your custard down and then put your fruit in it and freeze it. But that is a fond, fond memory of mine. All right, I've got my orange drink in there. I'm gonna move this out of the way. And I went up to the fill line, and I didn't use all of it. You can see there's some left in it. But I'll just have to drink the rest of it that's left over. So I've got that done. I've got it mixed good. Now I'm going to put in my dasher, and there's a little hole down there that goes in. There we go. And I'm going to put it in my freezer. Let me get over here where I can do that. I don't know if y'all can see that or not. Let me move my freezer over here where you can see. All right, I'm going to set my ice cream down there in my freezer. It's got a little knob down there that you sit it in. If I can find it. There we go. And then I'm going to put on the top. Wait, I got to put my lid on it first. Let me put my lid on. Got that on. You know, you can find those hand cranked freezers at antique shops, and I imagine they still make them today somewhere, but I have a hard time finding them, the hand cranked ones. All right, but anyway, I'm gonna get this in, and then I'm gonna come back and let you see it. I'll be back in just a minute. Okay, I'm back. I think you have to be a rocket scientist to get this thing on the top, but I did it. All right, so I've got my ice cream in my canister, and I'm going to put me some ice down in there. And so I got me a bunch of ice to go in it. And what I want you to do is turn mine on so that dasher can go around and around while I put the ice in it. I think I can do it better this way. Let's see. All right, there we go. So I'm filling it up halfway. I'm going to fill the ice up halfway. And the reason I've got it in a sink is sometimes water comes out of it, and I don't want that salt water going all over my kitchen. So the children will come over tonight, and we'll have an ice cream supper. And that's okay. We don't have to have meat and potatoes and vegetables every night. All right, I've got it half full of ice, and now I'm going to put some ice cream salt in there. It helps it to freeze. And I've never used regular salt. I've always used the ice cream salt like it says, and I'm going to put 1 cup in. And sprinkle it around all over that side and this side. Now I'm going to put the rest of the ice in. Get it up to the top. It's going to be good, y'all. This is a nice summer treat. A nice summer treat. And as it's churning, if the ice melts, it will come out this hole right here. The water will come out that hole, and you'll put some more ice in it. But you want to fill it all the way up to the top with ice. It takes a pretty good bit. And I don't know how long it's going to take. Probably at least 30 minutes. We'll see. My mother and daddy used to make this all the time. Mother would make vanilla and chocolate and fresh strawberry. And she loved this orange pineapple too. All right, now I'm going to put 1 more cup of salt in it. So this will make 2 cups total. I'm going to put it in. All right. And I'm going to let that just churn around now in my ice cream freezer. And we'll have some good ice cream after a while. I'm going to turn it off for a few minutes till it gets ready. I know you don't want to sit here and watch it do. So I'll talk to you in a few minutes. Okay, I'm back. You can hear the difference in your ice cream freezer. It's been going for 45 minutes and it sounds like it's struggling just a little bit. And that's a sign that the ice cream is getting frozen inside of your freezer. So I think that I'm going to go ahead and turn it off. We'll see if it's frozen or not. Now to do this, you take some of your ice out of here because you don't want that salty water to get up above your lid that you put on it. So take you some ice out. That's the first thing you do. And I did put a little bit more salt. I put about another 1/2 cup of salt in there, so that makes 2.5 cups of salt total. And get that down there. Wipe the little top off so that no salt gets in your ice cream. All right. Let's take it up and see what it looks like. Oh my goodness, come over here and look at this. Now, does that not look yummy? Look at that. That's orange pineapple ice cream. Doesn't it look good? Now, let me get me a little bowl. I need to sample it before the children get here. You know, in our family, we always serve our ice cream in cups. Because it has a little handle and you can hold it like a mug or a cup. So I got this little cup because I'm not going to eat too much before everybody gets here. But I'm going to eat this much. And I'm going to put it in. Isn't that beautiful? And it's so good. Now you make your strawberry or your orange pineapple like me. Let's see how it tastes. It is delicious and so refreshing. Let's lift each other up today. Love those you're with and be an encourager. Talk to you later. Love you. Bye-bye.